going on, guys? Making me directed back again with yet another tech video for you guys. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lifeproof Next series for the iPhone 12. So I have two versions here. I have one for the 12 Pro Max and I have one more for the 12 mini. Of course, I have only the 12 Pro Max with me. I didn't buy the iPhone 12 mini. But anyway, we'll still be looking at this case right here. So to get an idea of how the fit and finish looks like, especially for those people who own the iPhone 12 mini. I do not have the 12 Pro or the 12 version with me, but it is what it is. So big thanks to KW's Distribution, which is the local Lifeproof and OtterBox distributor in Malaysia, for actually loaning me 2 units to actually give my honest opinion on how these cases fare in day-to-day life. So in order to make very fair judgment on this unboxing and review, I actually took the iPhone 12 Pro Max Lifeproof Next case out for day-to-day use. I actually used it for a couple of days to actually test out the fit and finish. The reason being, the Lifeproof Next for the iPhone 11 series really did not impress me. In fact, it's the case that I really did not like the most out of the Lifeproof series. But things have changed in this version of the case because they have actually fixed those issues which I really did not like, which is like the creaking issues, the fit and finish issues. So a little heads up for my Malaysian viewers is that the Alpha Glass and Amplify Glass purchase with purchase promo is still ongoing until the 29th of November, so you can purchase any Lifeproof OtterBox case and get massive discount on the OtterBox glass protectors. So if you're interested in the deal, do hit me up on Instagram at droidtech_official. So without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing of the Lifeproof Next for the iPhone 12 Pro Max as well as the iPhone 12 mini. Alright guys, so we're back. As you can see, I have my iPhone 12 Pro Max right here. So this case retails at 289 ringgit, and in my opinion, even though it's more expensive than the OtterBox Defender by 20 ringgit, it offers better functionality, I should say, and you'll see that in a moment when I do the unboxing and install. Alright, so let's quickly get through the packaging. So Lifeproof has also gone the eco-friendly route and minimalized their packaging. So I think it's a pretty good effort since they are very into saving the ocean. So I think what they're doing is a very good CSR project. Alright, so let's take the iPhone 12 Pro Max version of the case because I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I can install and show it to you guys. Alright, so on the top you can see 5G compatible. You can see a bit of the case showing right here, and here we have made with recycled plastic. So in the center we have a nice Lifeproof branding in this nice blue color. That's the reason my backlighting is also blue, to match Lifeproof's theme, I should say. Around the bottom you can see Next, Dirt and Drop Proof. So this is a pretty good case because it has rubber gaskets, in fact, on the top portion of the case. I'll show you guys later. So you can see give back with your purchase, and then drop proof from 2 meters, so it's about approximately 6 feet. So you can see this for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Alright, let's take a look at the back. So you can see the usual. We are from water and for water. Case made from 55% recycled plastic, and also another language. So you can pause it and read it for yourself. So there's also pop protectors, mic protectors, and also speaker protectors. So it's basically like a mesh that covers the speakers as well as the microphone, and it doesn't affect sound quality. That's the best part. Alright, so you can see thin 2-piece design. Alright, so before I forget, let's take a look at the side here. So this is actually IP5X rated, military standard, drop tested, so it's pretty good. Alright, so I didn't want to miss that out. Alright, so let's take the case out. Basically that's what you get in the box. So just the case itself, no more cleaning cloth, no more tool to open it, because you can use a coin to actually open the case if you do want to remove this. Alright, so you can see the case right here is already separated into 2 parts. It came like this, so that's the way I actually put it back into the box. So let's take a look at the back portion of this case. This is where the drop protection is, because this is where your phone is actually sitting in the case. Alright, so let's take a look at the corners. All these are actually TPU material. It's not plastic, it's TPU. So you can see all on the borders here as well. So your phone is really protected. Alright, so this is where the mesh covers your speaker as well as your microphone port. So you can see right here the mesh right here. So this offers better protection than the OtterBox Defender, because OtterBox Defender, the bottom is like basically exposed. There's no mesh. In fact, Griffin used to do this design back when they had the Survivor, if I'm not mistaken. So right here they have a sort of a toggle where you can actually twist to enable mute or ringer, and then this is where your buttons for your volume rockers are. And on the other side, I forgot to mention, this is where the button for your power on and off. So basically it's a very good case in my opinion, very well designed. Alright, let's take a look at the front portion. This is what protects the dust from getting into the side of your case. So both pieces play a big role, in fact, and they are both designed very well. So right here you can see this is actually a gasket running all around the corners. So this actually sits very nicely with the OtterBox Alpha and amplifier glass protectors. They actually fit like a glove. Alright guys, so at the bottom we do have a dust plug. You can just peel that off. So some people say this is an inconvenience. Yes, it might be an inconvenience if you use the lightning port a lot, but for me I don't, because I use wireless charger like 99% of the time, so this doesn't bother me. In fact, I like to keep it covered because I do not like dust getting into the lightning port and causing problems in the future. Depends on your use case as well. Right, so taking a look at the right side, you can see the power button right here. So it's pretty slim. I'm not too comfortable with the power button. I wish it was a little wider, but because of the design of the case, they had to keep it slim. So on the left side, you can see the cutout for the toggle, and as well as your up and down volume buttons. So overall, it's a very nicely designed case. Alright, let me install my phone. In this case, of course, I do recommend you to clean your device properly before installing. You can see I have my very own custom cyberpunk wallpaper. If you do like it, I will link it in the description below. So it's very nice. I also do have a background for the home screen as well. So if you do like it, do hit me up in the comments. I'll probably send you guys the link to download it. Alright, so anyways, this case, a lot of people mention go in volume button side first, but however, I do like to put in the bottom first. Well, this one depends on how you want to install it. Let's make sure the toggles are working. Yeah, you can see it's working right there. Very nice. Alright, so this is where the top portion comes in. So you got to make sure you snap it in properly, starting from the bottom. So make sure everything goes in, clicks in properly. Very nice and tight seal, which I do love. I love a case that has nice fitting. This is not too tough to remove too, so I think it's a bonus. Alright, let's check the tactility of the buttons. Right, so here you can see power button, no problem. It's a bit stiff, but it's not to the point where it's hard to press. It's just nice, in fact, but however, the button is too slim, so I do not like that. I wish they would make it slightly wider. Okay, volume buttons. Slightly harder to press compared to the power button. I'm actually using quite a lot of force, but it's alright to me because you do not get accidental presses. So I think if you look at it on the positive side, it's a good thing in a way. Take a look at the corners here. We do have a lip that goes around. I'm using a tempered glass screen protector and it's still a lip, so I think very well designed in your opinion. Alright, so on the back, let's take a look at the camera cutout. So you can see more than enough lip for the camera, so you will not scratch your camera lenses. Alright, so taking a look at the bottom, you can see the port covers right here. Let me give you a closer look. You can see right here, enough to fit in your regular lightning cable, as well as some third-party ones if the head is not too big. Alright, so overall you can see this case actually adds on some width to your device. So let me grab my caliper and I'll show you how wide this case is. Alright guys, so let's measure this case. You can see the width of this case is actually around 90.2 millimeters. So that is a pretty wide case in my opinion. But anyways, this provides you 6 foot of drop protection, and it's also protecting your phones against the elements. So I think it's a pretty well designed case, and yes, you get to see through the color of your device. So if you have the Pacific blue, you have the white, or you even have the space gray or the gold as I have right here, you'll be able to show the color through. Alright, so let's take a look at the iPhone 12 mini version. Of course, it's a very small version, mini being the name. Very small, same packaging in fact. So we do not have to look at that again. So you can see it's very small. The iPhone mini is basically a very small device. So you can see all the gaskets around are the same. So this also has a toggle for the mute and ring. And you can see the buttons, everything is the same. Of course, you have smaller grills as well, because the grills on the actual phone is smaller. You have less holes. So you can see right here, everything's the same. The fit and finish is the same, but it's just for the iPhone mini. It comes in a couple of colors. So I have the black and I also have the sort of greenish blue. Alright guys, so this concludes my unboxing and look at the Lifeproof Next for the iPhone 12 series. This is a case that I can recommend if you do want something that has more protection from the elements. This is definitely the case to go for. Yes, it's more expensive. In fact, it's one of the most expensive cases from OtterBox or Lifeproof, because technically the same company. But it provides you almost the level of the Free in terms of dust and dirt protection. Of course, it's not waterproof, but it doesn't do the sound muffling like waterproof cases do. So I think this is overall a very good package. Yes, if you don't mind the width, you don't mind the size of this case, It's a bit bulky, but it's not as thick as the Defender, but it's bigger in terms of the width. So, well, everything there's a trade-off. So I would highly recommend this case if you're in like a very dusty environment. This will actually protect your device. Alright, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys like this video. If you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.